YouTube up. Okay, okay. Let's get YouTube chat out. Perfect. Perfect. I'm on Destiny 2, right? Yes. How's it going, Eternal? Ariel, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Starting up the stream. What's up, Lights over on YouTube chat? Just had dinner? W Eternal. It's so crazy, like, you're having dinner, it's like early morning here. It's so funny.
Really?
What's up, Bingus?
Okay.
How you doing? I'm doing alright.
Checking.
Just getting the day going, you know. I gotta work later, so I'm just getting just doing the stream in the morning. I want to finish, how's it going, Shenrax and Lassie? I want to see if I can finish Marathon this morning. I don't know how much I have left. I want to do a little bit of grinding on Destiny, because I need to unlock the rest of my prismatic stuff on Warlock. Because I'm missing some stuff. So I need to get that. Let's see. So that would be, you have to do in order to get that, you have to do the adventures on the Pale Heart, right? Let's do those. Or, I guess you see them when you log in. Hope everyone's having a good morning. For Prismatic, it's only the Queen 2 adventure, I think. Okay. Can I present you the idea that 6 is motivated by Oryx, from when they arrived at 6 in Destiny 1? I mean, it's possible. I mean, like, we have, you know, with Renegades, we got the confirmation that, okay, wait, let me see. Okay, I need to do this one, because I need to get the healing grenade. Or, where's Queen Part 2? This does a melee. Okay, I think I need to do both of these. Like, we got confirmation that 6 is directly inspired by the Lord of Every Nothing. In terms of, like, doing sword logic. It's possible, you know, I think there's some lore from Edge of Fate, I think, that talks about how 6 is, he talks about, like, he has this pride of being like, oh, I'm the graveyard of the divine or something, right? Like, obviously in reference to, like, all the different hive gods and stuff like that have made their mark on Saturn. So it's you know, I would say Oryx definitely probably had an influence on where Six's current motivations and ideology right now, but definitely for sure Six is inspired by Lord of Every Nothing right now. I have to deflect. Okay. Oh, I have to deflect the Void Blast. I just killed. Oh, okay, never mind. I believe this one drops Arcane Needle. Yeah, I still need. I need Arcane Needle and Healing Grenade. So. Two questions. What are the Scorn doing lately? Can you destroy the damn thing? Oh, I already did it. Okay, okay. Come on now, shoot me! Two questions. What are the Scorn doing right now? I don't think we've really seen what Scorn have been up to really since Revenant. Um, the only thing we have right now, I think, is that like Skolos, like the Scornified Skolos is still around somewhere. But other than that, I don't think we really have much information. What is Corrupted Light? I've seen this spoken during the Press Exotic mission. What's the difference between normal light? That's a good question. I don't know the exact details, but I would imagine it would probably be something around the lines of like light that's just been like infected or like used by dark forces or something.
Figures.
I'm not exactly sure.
Waited until we were down to kick us.
Because like stuff like that where it's like, oh, the corrupted light and oh, the hive are using the light for whatever. Like sometimes it's kind of ambiguous. They're like, oh, the light, the hive eat the light and stuff, and it's like, well, why do they do that? And it's like, well, because they're the darkness, right? It's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those things that are just like, it's a bit, not, it doesn't have too much meaning behind it sometimes. In the case of like the Traveler itself being like infected with darkness, which is kind of a thing after, what is it, final shape. That's more so like now the light and the Traveler itself is like essentially isn't just like a being of light, right? Like the source of light, but is also now like a source of darkness, you could say. Like in its direct, you know what I mean? But it's also just going through a transformation, so I don't really know. I don't know. I think 6 has been in communion with the Lord since D1 and possibly learned from it. Well, the Lord of Every Nothing... Okay, well, where do I get the heck? Oh, I gotta kill these guys. The Lord of Every Nothing, as we know it, is a pretty new being. Because it came about, like, as a result of, like, the Taken no longer having a master, in a sense. So, like, both Oryx and the Witness kind of being killed was kind of what brought about the Lord of Every Nothing. Trials tonight after work? Probably not. I worked pretty late tonight, so maybe I don't know. Maybe like I might do trials later this weekend, like maybe on Monday or something. Unless it's a generic term for the light being held by the darkness or minions of said darkness, yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, like corrupted light is kind of, it can mean multiple different things.
Do you really think you have a chance against something like the Black Sleep?
You think you're helping us?
Well, I've always been helping us. But I'll admit, this little contingency is a tad more selfish than I've let.
It's even more possible when we defeated Orcs and Saturn, didn't claim the power to take, leaving a Void 6 could fill.
We don't have time for your games.
Yeah, like the title of the Taken King. I mean, Heresy, we kind of... I mean, we didn't claim the power of the Taken King, but, like, we did, you know, use, like, Taken powers in some sense. How's it going, these killers? I don't know, the title of the Taken King is kind of... I think it's probably is still up in the air, but I think... I don't know if it, you know, 6 is going to be that candidate, or if it'll be like Lord of Every Nothing that kind of steps up to the mantle. Where the freak is the Arc one, man? Oh, I threw out the wrong one. Oopsies. Got the flu, so decided to complete the Vostov. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick, brother. That's not fun. Boom! Where do you get the inspo for your name? I used to run a meme account that was like dank memes. So like it was called like dank a memes or whatever, which no longer exists. It's been nuked. So I kind of just kept that name around, and it evolved into Donkey. Let's see. How's it going, Ryan? How's Destiny been? I've been doing a bunch of just chores. Like right now I'm getting my Warlock Prismatic. There's really not much going on in Destiny right now. Oh shit. Did I hit it? I did not hit it. Are there other aspects of light and dark other than the 5 main subclasses we've got? Does Hive Magic and Taken count? Oh yeah, I mean like, you know,
Not bad.
the difficulty is like the darkness and the light. They cover so many different aspects of like of control over certain aspects of the universe, right? So like there's a lot that can be encompassed over like darkness, you know, and light abilities. The question is like, would they ever become a subclass? Is kind of, you know, up to Bungie's discretion, really. Like, could a taken subclass exist? I would say, in theory, yes. You know, but because it encompasses like because the taken abilities is kind of like an application of the darkness power to, you know, what is it called? To move worlds or whatever, right? And so it's an application of that power to take a living being, put it into the darkness where it's hollowed out, and then you send it out as like a minion with no will of its own that it can be commanded. And so, like, in theory, could a taken subclass exist if, you know, we end up acquiring this ability to move worlds or whatever? Sure. Right? Will that ever happen? Up to Bungie. I know a lot of people have been talking about the darkness power of nightmares and dream energy, specifically. And how, because there's like a voice line in Final Shape that talks about it as like an untapped power of the darkness. And so that could be also a form of darkness powers that could be used as a subclass.
It was only a matter of time before Savathun showed herself. She is not capable of letting this moment pass without placing a claw on the
Savathun is training the Hive to be the new Guardians.
exactly what she wants.
They're meant to be protect inside of the Traveler.
Track down her brood.
Well, part of like Savathun's goals right now is also like, you know, it's either like escaping the game or whatever, right? Like she in Final Shape she claims to have like learned something that is like gives her a significant advantage, and she wants to like escape the game or something, whatever, or escape the game or win the game or something. You know, and so we don't really know what that means right now, but part of like what she's doing with the Lucent Hive is in response to that goal of escaping the game. Luzaku more so is like her brood is like a group of Lucent Hive that are broken off mostly from the influence of Savathun, and they have their own goals. Like they're more like committed to the light in a similar way to how like the House of Light is, you know, is like committed to the Traveler and stuff. I feel like the only way Taken subclass could work in gameplay would be like your typical Warlock fantasy settings of having a minion-based power, being able to subjugate red or orange bar enemies, yeah. And the thing is, like, you could also have that fantasy with like a nightmare-based or dream energy-based, you know, subclass too. So like, you know, where it could be like, oh, you can summon your own nightmares, you know, of enemies to be your minions, right? That could also be a thing.
Guardian, those Taken. I need you to focus your efforts on
Do you think
destroying
Taken is darkness or anti-paracausal?
as much
It's like dark. I think it's just power of darkness. It's an application of a power of darkness, you know what I mean? Of the power to move worlds. I summon the Nightmare of Warlock on patrol level Vandal. Speaking of Warlock, like we have... What'd be interesting is to explore, maybe in a future expansion, like the ruins of Lubre. Because we do have that, the Pantheon lore, right? On, like, the articles Bungie put out, which talked about how they sent, like, a scout to visit Lubre.
how they see.
I think that'd be pretty sick.
Sabathun's plan was never about hiding anything, but revelation. Look
Um,
for place, and
You should hit up Aztecross. I mean, listen, I guess, you know.
I feel the traveler.
I sent him a friend request on Discord, but, you know,
The witness would have swept Saul away a long time ago.
the ball's in his court.
People of you. I am sure your intentions were pure, with no ulterior
Where do I go, man?
motive.
Where do I go, man?
Play
I'll
an
go.
unwinnable game.
Tell me to go
Never
this way.
extend
I'll go
on
up.
forever. And I've shown you how to change the rules time and
Would you say the
time
Vex was the winning pattern of the Flower game? Yeah. I think that's basically just confirmed that, like, in unveiling the winning pattern that would win every time was, it was the, it was the Vex. The thing is, like, now, because paracausality has entered the game, and has entered the universe, like, they're no longer, like, the guaranteed winners as they were before, right? But yeah, they were definitely the thing. Because it talks about how, like, oh, you know, oh, the gardener was vexed by the winning pattern. And how it talks about, you know, how the patterns, when it talks about the patterns leaving the garden, you know, Luzaku, oh my gosh.
Here they come.
You know, it talks about how there were these silicate-based creatures that were no longer the guaranteed winners, right? So it's obviously talking about the Vex, you know? Never seen stasis as a form of darkness. To me, stasis is just ice element versus void. Now, seems more like darkness. I mean, like, ultimately, in terms of, like, a gameplay perspective, yes, like, you know, the stasis is just ice powers, right? But in lore, right, when you get into the nuance of what stasis is, it's like, it's more so like a power of control. And it's like, because like darkness is ultimately the power of like emotion, and so it's, you know, it's the power, it's the manifestation of like the emotion of just control, right? So, there's also other nuances where, like, technically in stasis, you're not just freezing someone, but you're, like, freezing them in time and stuff, which is interesting. And the void itself is described as, like, the closest part of the light that is, it's like, it's a light ability that's the closest to darkness compared to all the other, you know, abilities. What happened to the theory that the Vex we fight aren't soldiers of Vex? It's not really a theory, it's just kind of confirmed, like, Vex that we fight, like, whether it be Minotaurs, Hobgoblins, you know, Goblins,
Beneficial outcomes.
Harpies, they're like gardeners, right? They're not they're not soldiers. Their goal is just shaping the garden, right? Like bringing the universe closer to the design, right, of the Vex. And you know, the closest we have to like, you know, a soldier Vex are wyverns, but they're more so like security guards, right? Like they're not combat in terms of like they're soldiers, but they're like they just guard the gardeners, right? They're not like offensive, you know what I mean? They're defensive. Can't wait for the inevitability of taking subjugators and tormentors. That'd be cool. I mean, we kind of had one, right? Like in Heresy, I don't remember the name, but the subjugator of that season was takenified. The you know, the first of the reshaped or whatever. That would make sense. Aramis was frozen. She didn't age at all between being frozen and escaping. I mean, I mean, Elixni have like they live very very long lives, and I think they're like as long as they have like, as long as they have ether, I think they're practically immortal. But yeah, I mean, I guess it would make sense because she didn't have ether for like the 2 years she was frozen and she was fine. So yeah, I guess that does make sense. The Vex guard the complexes for 5 nights. Lol. Do you have any hobbies or do you just play different games? I mean, I play some other games. I mean, I work, you know what I mean? I work and then I get home and I research for a video, make a video or live stream basically. Sometimes I'll play other games depending on what I feel like, you know. I've been playing like Terraria just got an update, so I've been doing a playthrough of Terraria. Sometimes I'll play Risk of Rain. Sometimes I'll play Factorio. You know, just depends. I see you're playing the brand new Final Shape DLC, the last piece of Bungie will make for Destiny through ever. Yes. That's so right. Peak content. All other DLCs are fan made. It's like the people who like Pacific Rim, and they're like, oh, the fan made sequel was so bad, and collectively they're all like, what? There's a sequel? Oh, it must be fan made. Just one moment, guys. I gotta reply to a text. I don't know why or if it's true or not, but I swear I heard Nezarec wielded Void within the lore. I mean, I guess, like, he uses psionic energy, which, like, in the game manifests as Void. And, like, the thing about, like, you know, the light and the darkness is, like, there's different ways you can wield these energies. Like, you don't always have to wield the darkness in, like, a subclass sense, right? Or in, like, a pure form, like a subclass. Like, we have Weapons of Sorrow, which are darkness-based weapons, right? And we've had those since Destiny 1, right? With, like, Thorn and Necrocosm and stuff like that. So, like, in the same way, we can have darkness-based weaponry, which aren't necessarily the purest form of darkness we can wield. You know, but you can wield it in a different sense, right? Like, you can have, you know, void and light-based weapons that darkness forces can use, right? Don't you think Micah 10 is interesting? I think she's cool. I like how... I kind of like the dynamic of, like, they introduced her when Cade came back. I thought that was smart, considering that Micah 10 is Cade's daughter, or, like, adopted daughter or something. from before the collapse, but they just don't know it because they're both Guardians. So I think that was, I think I like Micah 10 a lot, personally. I want to see more of her, so. I didn't like Final Shape. I felt like the concept of the Witness is cool, but his design looks like Skylander's boss. So true. He low-key. I don't know. I liked Final Shape for the most part. I mean, there was some story stuff I didn't like as much. You know, like how the veiled statues are dissenters. I didn't like that. But you know, other things. You know, like, I thought the campaign overall was fun. I thought the gameplay surrounding the expansion was good. Thought it was a good sending off point for Destiny if they decided to go down that direction, but they ultimately didn't. Was it going email? Damn, Cade really involved in everything? Yeah. Now I can't unsee Skylander's Witness? Yeah. It is true. Like, I never... Oh my god, I'm so ass. I never really thought about that until now. That's so true. Okay, did I lose the antenna? Give me the antenna, man. Thank you. So you're pretty good at making Nelson everything. Why did Bungie take a crap on hunters? Whoa. Whoa. Who's saying that? I feel like right now, to be honest, I think the game, outside of Warlocks being like insane right now, for the most part, I feel like the class balances are pretty good right now. You know, I think hunters are good. They have their niches and they're good at what they do. You know, the thing is, like, hunters right now, I think they just struggle in terms of burst damage. You know, like, obviously still Hunt and Nighthawk is good. Just normal Nighthawk Golden Gun is good for burst damage, but like compared to like a T-Crash, you know, the burst damage isn't as good. But in terms of like sustained and all these other forms of damage, in terms of like just boss damage, hunters are pretty good right now, I think. Lucky Pants is broken.
I will not stand aside and watch as my father's poisonous legacy defiles this place. I will fight to my last breath.
Burst damage and survivability are their weakest points right now? Yeah, for sure. And like a part of that is what makes them like struggle, and especially in endgame, like raids and stuff. Because in those instances, burst damage and survivability are like #1 priority. So, so we all know that Lifeful is a fan-made DLC, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it kind of reads like fan fiction, really.
We're not done yet.
Is it confirmed Shadow Order has been delayed? It has not been confirmed, but like, it's not been confirmed from the mouth of Bungie. But Paul Tassi, who, you know, definitely has insider information, has been saying it's confirmed. Or sorry, is saying that it's delayed. Either way, I think we're gonna find out in the either next week or the week after. I definitely don't think Bungie's gonna wait to announce a delay until the week before. Like, there's just no way. Like, that would be insane. I feel like Micah 10 will lead us to prismatic upgrade. I mean, yeah, it's possible. I would like to see more from prismatic. Like more grenades, or like a different prismatic grenade, or maybe like let us swap this stuff out or something. I think it'd be cool. Not really, bro. I've been around since Destiny, Beta, and Hunter Exotics were good in D1 at the beginning of D2. After that, Hunters have been downhill. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like definitely, you know, in the past couple of years, hunters have probably struggled in PvE compared to warlocks and titans. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I just feel like in the past month or so, hunters have been getting better. They could have improved on solar subclass and void subclass. I mean, I feel like the solar, yeah, like so pure. I mean, I don't know, like hunter in terms of pure the pure subclasses definitely struggles. I mean, prismatic hunter is very strong. Um,
Flush these cowards out of hiding.
for a couple of different reasons. I feel like the thing about hunter right now is it's really good at like really niche things. You know, grapple melees have been broken for, you know, for hunters. Lucky Pants is broken for hunters. And so like you can pull off some really crazy things on hunter, especially like low man challenges and stuff because of how strong these like different abilities are. But in terms of like the grand scheme of things, just neutral game, not super sweaty, low man stuff, hunters definitely struggle, I would say, for sure.
Title withdraw. That area is too dangerous. Let the Guardian handle it. Or you could join me, Commander.
Everyone wants a third darkness subclass or a whole bunch, or a whole new outliner, outlier away from light and dark. But do you believe there's untapped facets of light? Um, as of right now, I can't remember if Bungie's said anything recently about like untapped new potential darkness subclasses. Um, lately, whenever Bungie's kind of said that stuff about like, oh, here's an untapped potential for a subclass or dark, it's usually related to the darkness. Like that was a thing. I remember, what was it, back in Witch Queen? Around the time of Presage, it might have been Beyond Light. You know, Bungie was talking about how, oh my god, I tried to melee. God damn it. Like Bungie was talking about how, you know, Egregore was like an unpure, untapped power of the darkness, right? And that eventually, I think, culminated in Strand being a thing. Chat, is he single? No, I'm not single. I am not single. What is happening? I'm floating in the air right now. You guys see this? I am not a single man. I am not available. Oh my gosh, I have no ball. I have no ball. Do not sign me to the NBA. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about how Egregore is like... How Egregore is, oh my gosh. Yeah, but the word Egregore is disgusting. But it kind of became Strand, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's kind of the same power, like, Egregore, you know... goes across the universe. They're all connected through the weave, so it kind of evolved into stasis. And so when now that Bungie's it evolved into Strand. And so now that Bungie's talking about Nightmare Energy as an untapped power of the darkness, it doesn't mean we're gonna get, you know, an exact Nightmare, you know, subclass, but we could get something similar. Oh my gosh, dude, Dude, I'm just floating. I just need to... What is even happening right now? Okay, let's see what happens. Donkey is married for 15 years next month. That's so true.
Excellent work, Guardian.
I'm married to the grind. I'm married to John Bungie.
There's no need for this recklessness. Recklessness requires impulsivity, but I am in full control of this battlefield, Zavala.
Egregore was a thing in witchcraft? Ah.
hesitation
I didn't know that. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about witchcraft. I do wish that Transcendence didn't boil down to a pink grenade. I feel like every ability should transcend and not just a grenade. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, I would like... I mean, like, you know, I feel like Bungie should maybe work towards the goal of like, just having every subclass be prismatic. You know what I mean? Like, just remove the mono subclasses, put everything in prismatic. Obviously, that would cause balance issues, so maybe that's like a D3 change if Bungie ever makes a D3. But you know, I think it'd be cool as an idea just to put everything in prismatic. Do you speak French since you're Canadian? I don't. Not really. Not really. I know like a little bit of French, but I don't really know much. D3, yeah. We'll see. Maybe maybe that. Why do I keep... Dude, I am the worst at this damn activity, dude. I keep throwing the damn ball when I don't mean to. I could have finished this damn activity 20 minutes ago, man. Maybe that's why Shadow and Order is delayed, guys, because Bungie's working on a D3. Copium. 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 Did you guys see that Marathon's getting a roadmap? I think someone on like the official Marathon Reddit account, I think it was, said that Marathon's getting a roadmap, which is crazy. Like, I mean, it's fine if Marathon gets a roadmap, but if Marathon gets a roadmap before Destiny does, dude, like, that is cooked. That is cooked. We are cooked, guys. That is not helping the narrative that Bungie has abandoned Destiny. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, Division 3 was announced ages ago. I've heard that there was some recent news about Division 3. I've never played the Division. You know, I've had people tell me I should play it. Because it's really good. But I'll probably, you know, maybe if Division 3 comes out in the coming years, I'll try it out. Or maybe, I mean, there's nothing, you know, there's not much to do in Destiny, so maybe I'll dabble in Division 3 or Division 2 if I have time at some point. I think there should definitely be more ability build crafting sandbox pieces, like Transcendent Bar on Prismatic, sort of like how we got class abilities in D2. Like, you mean like, oh yeah, like more additions, right, to the sandbox, right? I getcha. I mean, like, I feel like Bungie was kind of trying to do that with renegade abilities, but obviously that's like that's activity specific, right? But nobody likes that. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants like, oh, you can only use this ability on freaking Kepler. It's like I want to use my abilities everywhere, right? And so it's difficult, right? Like, I don't like, you know, I to be, if I was tasked with like, oh, what's the next you know, Destiny ability evolution, I'd be like, oh god, I don't even know. Like, that would be so hard for me to brainstorm. You know, I imagine Bungie devs are trying to figure that out. Chat, does he lift? I do not lift. I am not. I don't got the time, man, you know, like, you know. You know, I'm working or I'm making Destiny videos. I don't got a lot of time. He lifts his raid team up. That's so true. If Ryan's still in chat, he can confirm I'm the GOAT. Tessa NA on Twitch is Ryan, by the way. He's in my raid team. If he's still in there. Are we really getting a marathon roadmap before Destiny? We don't know, but Bungie said, the marathon Reddit said that we're getting a marathon roadmap before launch. So, sometime this month, we're getting a marathon roadmap. There are rumors Destiny 3 is already in very early development, but rumors are all we've heard so far. Yeah, I remember hearing that like back in November or something. But that to me is like, that just means that Bungie was, you know, in response to Edge of Fate, they were like, yeah, we probably gotta make a D3, you know? That's how that feels. I'd look good with the bod. You know, maybe one day I'll get ripped. Maybe one day. I'll start looks maxing. Or I don't know. I don't even know. That is not an area of the internet I want to get involved in. Yeah, destination specific abilities aren't fun. The moment I finished Mythic Kepler, I forgot Matterspark even existed. I still have yet to do Mythic Kepler. I was not interested at all in even dabbling in that. I think I did like one mission on Mythic Kepler, and I was like, okay, I've had enough. I think we're getting a D2 roadmap too, probably. Oh, dad bod. I see.
This tiny house.
I mean, maybe.
Is this a memory of a time long past?
I mean, yeah, like we're probably. I would imagine we're getting
Simpler, smaller times.
the roadmap for D2 in like the next,
My home
either next week or the week after.
vast and
I would imagine, because we're probably getting,
this.
you know,
Your memory honors them.
like if the delay is true. There's no way Bungie is announcing the delay without some level of good news or explanation surrounding what the future of Destiny is. And there's no way they're going to wait until the week before
Of our failure.
Shadow and Order is supposed to come out to announce the delay. Like, that would be insane.
Small man.
So it's either going to be next week or the week after.
Chose
There's,
to face
you know,
insurmountable
that's the only way I could see it.
in defense of those they loved. And when we are finished,
I love the open worlds and all the hidden collectible puzzles within them.
in ways that
I would love to see more investment into shared open world spaces in Destiny's future, like Dream City. Yeah, I mean, like that's that's what I would like to see too. You know, like ever since Final Shape and Bungie's been kind of moving away from these open world destinations. Oh, I went to Orb by accident. It's kind of been a bit sad because, like, you know, even though like the patrol spaces I think have been poorly utilized in terms of like their usefulness in the long term, and like there's no real reason to revisit some of these destinations if you've finished the campaign and you've done all the triumphs and stuff. I would like them to double down on destinations, go maybe like MMO, super big open world style, you know. We've heard those so-called rumors of D3 years ago. I mean, well, the thing about the rumors of a D3 is that there was a D3 in development. But they stopped developing D3 because they were no longer held, you know, accountable or whatever. Like, they were no longer held to the contract they had with Activision, where they had to make a sequel every 2 years.
Guardian, we received
So now that
code that
so when they split from Activision, they were no longer obligated to make a D3. They stopped making a D3. But Destiny 3 was definitely in development
Mithrax, I can hear the traveler calling out in
at some
pain.
point.
Whatever
But they
my
stopped.
salvation is doing, it ends now.
Guardian, a mobile data center lies ahead.
Do you actually think they will announce something within the month?
With a power source near you,
I don't know. Like, at the very least,
I will splice
they'll give us,
communications.
like, when they announce the Shadow and Order delay, they're going to have to be like, at the very least, give us a date for when the roadmap is coming. You know what I mean? Because without the roadmap, like, if they're just like, oh, it's delayed, you know, sucks to suck, like, that would explode. Like, there's just no way they could do that. So they would have to give us something when they announce it. There's just, you know what I mean? You don't want no chub, apparently. I mean, like, it's not that I don't want it. I've always been super skinny my whole life. Like, I'm not. I mean, I'm not as skinny as I used to be, but in the past, and so I've never really. I don't know. Game feels lifeless, like a solo game only versus D1, which felt very open and you could make friends anywhere. I hope they in D3 they bring back the feeling of D1 and make raids like they did in D1. And I mean, like, a part of it is like a part of that is Destiny 1 was brand new, right? Nowadays we've had Destiny for years, right? Like, we know how the game works. We know a lot of the mysteries. And so, like, it would be difficult, I think, to get back to the same feeling we all had back when Destiny 1 came out, right? Because we have experience now. And so, this, you know, I think that they can do better in terms of, like, going back, returning to form in a way, right? And I think they're working towards that, especially with the return of, like, a hard mode style raid with the epic raids and stuff, you know, and how that's kind of a return to how things used to be in Destiny 1, where we had the hard mode raids. Like, you know, but I don't think we'll ever truly get back to the D1 days, you know? Destiny has so much amazing gameplay and content moments. I wish they could seriously commit to the systems which connect said moments. Anything but the portal, yeah. Yeah. For sure. And what's so crazy is, like, you know, people found, like, what was it, like, the game development conference where they, you know, prior to Destiny 1's release, or, like, just after or something. I think it was, who was it, Christopher Barrett gave the presentation on, like, how they were developing Destiny and how they literally made the portal back in Destiny 1 in early development, and then they were like, this sucks, and then they made the destination screen. And then now, in the big 25, 26, they're like, yo, let's make the portal. It's like, bro, you already tried that in 2014, bro. It didn't work. Oh, restore his connection, Brett. I'd rather them just be honest and direct and at least say something, even if that's that they want to focus on Marathon right now. We just need something other than silence and empty twabs. Yeah. For sure. And it just, you know, it doesn't help, obviously doesn't help community sentiment when we have no info, right? So, and, like, you know, I like to think I'm pretty patient. I don't mind waiting for the roadmap, waiting for news, but, like, obviously, you know, other people, you know, they're not as patient, they're not as, like, willing to give Bungie that much slack, you know? And so I don't blame people who are really frustrated the lack of a roadmap. You know, since we've been waiting since like what was it, like September or like no whenever it was they announced it back in fall. But yeah, like the empty twabs just suck, you know. Why don't they make a Destiny show? Probably just no budget. They just don't have the money. I mean, like there was rumors that they were making one at some point, like because Luke Smith, when he was still at Bungie, became like the franchise director, and this was around the same time Sony acquired Bungie, and it was like, okay, maybe there's potential here for an Arcane style show or movie in the Destiny universe. But, you know, then Lightfall happened, and they started making 5 different incubation projects at once, and everything fell apart. So they probably just don't have the money. Those GDC talks make me sick to watch. Literally every mistake made 10 years ago, 10 years after they realized how to avoid them, yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, when they fired... Was it Christopher Barrett who was, like, the guy who was... I don't think it's... No, it's not Christopher. Isn't that the guy who like, got fired? Who was the guy that was, like... Like, basically the mastermind behind Destiny? Like, isn't it, like, Jason Jones? Whoever the guy was, like, the main visionary for Destiny? Like, they fired him right before Destiny 1 came out. And they were like, okay, this vision sucks, we're gonna rebuild the whole game, right? And so, like, you know, you know, like, firing him, the guy who was, like, the person who basically created the Destiny universe, was probably not the smartest idea. Especially off-rip. A show for Destiny like Arcane would be sick? Yeah. Yeah. Definitely not a live-action show. I think an animated Destiny show would be sick. I'll have to destroy... Oh, no, I already destroyed it.
The barriers are down. Now is our chance.
You know? I think, like, if we were to get a show... And, like, you know, what would be a cool setting? What would be a cool story? I think either an anthology show would be cool... Or a, you know... Or maybe like, you know, everyone talks about like an Iron Lord, you know, show would be cool. I think like a, you know, Battle of... Was it Battle of Twilight Gap or like the Six Fronts or whatever the hell that lore is? That battle was? Would be cool. As a show. Oh, Last Word, yeah, like the Shin Malphur or Thorn, yeah, that'd be cool as well. That'd be a great show. And there's so many great stories that could be adapted into a Destiny show that like is why I think an anthology would work as well. Like just so like you could cover so much. Or maybe like if they, you know, let's say they made a season 1 and then a season 2 could cover a different story, right? Or something like that. A story about how Pete Parsons built his car collection. Yeah, that'd be cool. Aerith Fireteam the Hellmouth, yeah, that'd be cool as well. Aerith is one of my favorite characters, so anything Aerith related is a W. They could call it Tales from Soul. True. True.
A shadow of my shameful life.
Game of Thrones-esque drama political thriller with the high pantheon focused on Savathûn.
Don't let it wrap
I think that'd be cool. Like my, the problem with that in terms of like, you would have to make it noticeably Destiny.
Agreed.
Like, and so like there would have to be guardians and ghosts involved in the story that like a pure Hive Pantheon story. I think, although I would like it, and I think it would be great
After millennia, a
in terms of like, would they make that as the main show?
great machine
I don't know. It'd be difficult.
choose to despoil this sacred
Or
place in service to the
or how Telesto kills the whole Destiny universe. A collapse project would go hard. Oh, like, oh yeah, like detailing the collapse would also be sick. Bungie better do something, because if they don't, I feel like a lot of people will ask for a refund. Like a refund for what? Can you join? I mean, I guess if you want to do like the last mission, we're doing like this last, you know, I gotta do one last adventure to get my super. The thing about like asking for a refund is like, I don't think they can even issue one at this point. I guess unless, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, depends on how long you've owned the DLCs, you know? If you owned it for like a day, you could probably refund it on Steam. Thing is, right now there's nothing to even pre-order for Destiny. It's not like you can pre-order the next year of content yet, so a collapse show would be cool with ends, which ends sort of at the starting point of Destiny 2. You finish the show and jump right into the game. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like collapse all the way to Red War. The crafting a Destiny story. Yo. What, you're onto something. Like a game show style show. It's kind of like you guys know those like reality game shows that are like, what's the one where like they would like do like the blacksmithing one where they would create swords and shit, but in this case it's like creating crazy ass Destiny weapons. A horror project could be interesting, like the collapse from a regular human's perspective. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. There's so many things they could do. I have my Jedi outfit. Let me see. Yes, it is very Star Wars. Oh damn, is this the... Okay, wait, okay, is that the dungeon armor for Warlock? Kinda goated. Europa? What the... Speaking of the Hive Pantheon, is there any other Hive gods besides Oryx, Evu, and Savathûn? Does Crota count as one? I don't know if Crota counted as a god necessarily. I mean, like, there's Eris. She's the god of vengeance. Although, like, I don't know, like her like position as the god of vengeance is kind of a bit complicated. It's like she is still the god of vengeance, but she also like left behind her hive transformation form back in Season of the Witch, so she can't transform into like her hive thing anymore, which I think was kind of lame. I thought she should have kept that, but. Crota was a Hive Prince, as far as we know. There are no other Hive gods left except Xivu. Well, Savathûn's still the god of deception.
a small suffering for the
but she's just not purely darkness based anymore.
That's what the Witness's philosophy does. It takes hope.
Crota was known as the God Knight.
Lie.
Hmm.
A lie can be comfort to the desperate. After we free House Salvation from Korra, perhaps we can offer them more.
Young Sheldon-esque prequel comedy focusing on Kate 6? No. Hell nah. We need no, that's what we need actually. We need millennial-ass humor. Millennial-ass Destiny show. Guys? That Exploder Shank's right behind me, isn't he? I know none of the Hive are true gods by my standard anyway. Yeah, they're not like... They're not gods in like the truest sense. You know. They're more so gods because they're like worshipped by the Hive, kind of. Like in proximity to like their status. But like in terms of like, are they the truest sense of a god? Not really. Like the closest we have to like a true god in Destiny is like Nezarec. Right? Because like in the sense of like, in the same way like Zeus is like the god of lightning or whatever. Like Nezarec is the god of pain. And as long as there is pain and suffering and stuff, Nezarec is alive. He's real. He can always return. I heard they fired him because the vision he had was too dark and gritty. You mean Jason Jones, I think? I've also heard, I don't know, there's a bunch of different reasons. How's it going, Snot Rocket? Or why haven't we seen Ziva and Gray in-game in any real way? They're probably building her up for a future expansion, probably based on Tor Bottle. You know, we saw her in Heresy through like one of the cutscenes, but we haven't seen her in game yet. Yeah. Nezarec is the closest thing to a Chaos God in Destiny. Yeah. Nah, Nezarec is the god of dad bods. Lol. And he is pudgy. The Jones story was saving Rasputin from Oryx, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was like turning him into like, I remember this whole thing about giving him like an exo body, and I know Aldrin was involved. He was, you know, this guy. Like Aldrin's original story was like low-key the same thing as Crow, kind of. Like his Crow story. The original Destiny was gonna be, it was gonna be all-encompassing of like Destiny 1 vanilla as well as Dark Below and Taken King. We're all gonna be at launch. Man, Lightfall really fucked up everything. Gameplay was great, but damn, story would be bad. Low-key, I kind of didn't even like the gameplay of Lightfall. I thought it's like the weakest expansion in terms of gameplay we've had since they've introduced like the legendary campaign stuff. Like low-key, Edge of Fate had, even though Matterspark sucked, like I thought Edge of Fate had more fun gameplay in the campaign than Lightfall did. I wish we did get to see more of the Disciple that owned Winterbite. Yeah. I mean, the whole Disciple storyline was kind of so depressing, because, like, they low-key made it seem like every ship was, was the domain of a Disciple, and, like, there would have been more Disciples, but we only got to see 3 of them. Or, like, 2.5, like, Callus was barely a Disciple. Lightfall had maybe like 1 to 2 good missions, yeah. Like, I remember playing, I think it was like the 2nd or the 3rd mission of Lightfall when it first came out, and you had to like, it was like the area where it has like the red dome thing, and you had to go like kill these enemies and just interact with like a panel or something. Snot Rot with the Prime sub, thank you. Much love. Appreciate you, brother. But I remember playing that mission and I was like, bro, if this is like, if I gotta play another mission like this campaign fucking sucks. I remember being like, this mission sucked. I hope like this better not continue. And I like, and you know, obviously like none of the missions were that bad going forward, but like, you know, the campaign was, you know. A lot of the campaigns since I returned have been very chore-like. When did you return, Waffle? Like so far, like Final Shape and Witch Queen have been like the pinnacle of like what a legendary campaign should be. Personally, I like the Witch Queen legendary campaign a bit more than Final Shape, but
And others. Youth is chaotic, but if we command that energy, mold it into something better, like you and I've done.
why is Nezarec known as the final god of pain? Doesn't imply anything. Some people read it as like there were potentially gods of pain that existed before
Manage a few secrets from the past.
Nezarec, but I more so interpret it as like, you know, like he is, you know, in terms of like what it means to be the final god of pain, like, you know, like, you know, he is, I don't know how to word it, but like it doesn't mean like he's like the last of many, but like he will be the final, you know, being that causes the pain to the universe. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? As I mean, he is pain, kind of like how the old and new gods are physical and cosmic manifestation. If I don't want, yeah, like it's like they're like he will be the final cause, you know, the final end, you know. Final God of Pain just sounds rad as hell, yeah. If only they did him justice in the story. As long as there is life to experience pain, the Nezarec will endure, yeah. Yeah.
Cora, I am Mithrax, son
Mithrax!
and I am your end.
Mithrax, my goat. My goat. The Hollow.
Nothing to say for yourself.
Root has the best Warlock fashion? I don't know. I mean, like, I know a lot of people don't like the Root of Nightmare's armor. I like it personally, but to have it be the best? The best? Like, it's good. Oh my gosh, she blew up all the shanks. There was just a lack of memorable missions in Lightfall. There was no distinct premise, like Ahamkara Witch Queen mission or the Ascent. Final Shape, yeah. Other than the final mission, they were all just like run around and kill people now, yeah. I feel that too. Man, can you stop spawning the damn crystals? Keeps blocking the way. Like, it was, yeah, like, I don't know. If there was a memorable mission outside of the final one for Lightfall, like, there's the mission where you, like, reboot the reactor. But other than that, and I guess, like, the what is it, the Headlong? Was that the one, like, you do the speedrun in the VexNet? That was pretty cool. But other than that, you know. I played the first 2 weeks of D2, came out and said, nah, this ain't it. But after a while I missed Destiny and came back in the final shape. Oh, okay. Yeah, like for me, like I mostly, I mean I've always, you know, D2 vanilla came out, I didn't play too much. I took a break because it was kind of doo-doo. And then like I was on and off until like until Shadowkeep mostly. Like Shadowkeep is when I came back as like a full-time grinding Destiny player. I was a fan of the Garden armor personally, but the thing about the Garden armor is that like it's just a reskin of a Eververse armor set, but they just put moss on it. Callus's ship mission was pretty fun aesthetically. It was fun until season. Oh yeah. And you have to play Garden EU. Honestly, I'm not that big of a Garden hater. I just hate the people who play Garden. The Garden farmers. I hate those guys. But Garden itself isn't that bad of a raid, honestly. It's grown on me a little bit. I mean, to be fair, most of the armor is reskin at this point. Yeah, but at the time, like, the Garden armor being a reskin was kind of a big controversy. And it kind of sucked. They need to do Nezarec some justice. They hyped him up so much, and well, we've got rid of Nightmares. Yeah, they've kind of fumbled the Nezarec story for consistently. Like Plunder, they fumbled it. Root of Nightmares, they fumbled it. And even in Revenant, they fumbled it. Like, they've been continuously fumbling the Nezarec story. The song in the Vex mission was so annoying. For Lightfall? Garden is the first and only raid I ever got kicked from. I've gotten kicked from raids, like, back in D1. How's it going, Dork? I don't know if I don't remember. I haven't gotten kicked from a raid in a while. But I haven't LFG'd for raids for a long time. Kingsfall Supremacy. I like the Kingsfall armor. Let's go to Orbit. So I should have everything unlocked for Prismatic now. Yep. All the supers. W. I now have Prismatic unlocked on my Warlock. Oh yeah, you're adventure guy. I forgot. Yeah. My hot take is Garden is a decent raid. People that say Tether doesn't work can't stand still for more than 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, like, the only thing that's annoying about it is, like, it forces you into third person. But other than that, like, it isn't that crazy. Welp, guys, we're gonna go play Marathon. We're gonna go play Classic Marathon. Thank you, Lassie, for joining in for the final mission. We're going to see if I can finish. I don't know how much more we have on the Classic Marathon. We're playing the OG Marathon. The original, the 1994 Classic Marathon. This should have it. 1 second, guys. Let me get the game capture to work. There we go. Okay. We're gonna see if we can finish the game tonight today. How's it going? Uh, I'll just say guild. How's it going, guild? Does this game have a roadmap? Maybe. Cheers from USSR. How's it going, brother? How are you enjoying Classic Marathon? I'm actually really enjoying Classic Marathon a lot. There was a 90s. Yeah, I mean the marathon's based on like the OG trilogy that Bungie made. Have you seen the marathon website that some dude has been updating since the 90s? Really? No, no picking a new game. Oh my god. Get me out. Get me out. Let me continue a saved game. Okay, should be here. Okay. I need to look at that. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Okay, let me refresh what I gotta do. There should be a... Okay. Incoming message from Leela. There's been an unexpected lull in the fighting. I don't know exactly why, but it seems that the aliens have stopped their advance. I want to use this break in the fighting to send a message to Earth appraising them of our situation. Are you trying to finish Classic Marathon too? W. However, the long-range transmitter array has been destroyed, and you must manually reset the secondary transmitter. To do this, you will need to get into the G4 Sunbathing Landing Station. It would be foolhardy to send you into vacuum conditions without a better vacuum-capable blank than your pistol. The AR doesn't work. Oh yeah, so there's saying get the pistol. I already grabbed it. Yeah. My records and sensors are becoming less reliable, but I believe that you should find a Zeus class fusion pistol at this location. Do not rely too much on this information that I've given you. It has been intercepted in transmission, and I cannot verify its accuracy. Okay, I already have the pistol. Let's heal up here. Or no, that's not a heal. That's not a heal up. What are you enjoying most about this game? Shenrax with the 5 gifted members! Holy smokes! Shenrax, thank you, brother. Okay, where do I go now? I already have the pistol, man.
Oh, clap him up, dude.
Okay, I see. There's another way to go. I'm enjoying. I actually like the gun. You know, surprisingly, the Bungie gunplay is through. It goes through. You feel it in this game. You know what I mean? You can feel the origins of Bungie's gunplay expertise in this game. Okay, I gotta go this way. Oh, from where? Ah! Do UK, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Okay, I can't go this way. I like the story so far. Okay, I can heal here. You know, where's the PvP? Where's the microtransactions? It's coming soon, brother. Okay, shit. Oh, shit. Boom. 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 Damn! This guy's invisible. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass beat, dude. Okay, there we go. It's me, Guild. Haha, yeah. How do you say your name? Like Doku? Is that a good way of saying it? But also Shenarx, once again, thank you for the members. You're always supporting the stream, and I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's save up. Game saved. I'm gonna get ambushed in here. Dozeek. I see. Dozeek. Okay. Oh my gosh! What is this? Boom. Oh shit, reload, reload. Bro, they ambushed my ass, dude. Come on now, come on now. Shenrax with the 5 gifted subs on Twitch too. Holy smoke, Shenrax. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Shenrax on both YouTube and Twitch chat, please? I got a shortcut. W. W, guys. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I gotta go all the way around again. Let's heal up again. Shenrax the Ultra Chad? True. Okay, I can save here, I guess. Let's resave. Oh! Okay, I gotta figure out how I got here in the first place. Okay, it's not this way, it's the other way. Let's find my way back. It's this way. Up the elevator. This game is a maze, man. I wish that you had like a mini map. But it's not that hard to find your way around, but I wish we had a mini map, you know? Boom, boom, boom. I wonder also if I'm missing any secrets in this game. Because I feel like I found a couple like secret like what do you call it? Um you want me to play Doom? Maybe one day. Like I found a secret like note like a log. Oh shit. Oh fuck my shit up. Oh. Get him. And so I want to know if like if I'm finding any lore. I'm missing any lore. Okay, I went in here. Ah, yes. Bungie is cooking. Fuck D2, take my money, put all PvP content in Marathon, and take it out and put in D3, lol. True. Do I go up this way now? Oh, yes, I do. But I gotta call it. Run! What D3, lol? Dude, you don't know about the roadmap, man? Surely the roadmap is coming this month. Bungie will announce D3 and the saving of the game. Oh my gosh. Boom. Oh my. Oh, there's invisible guys. What the? Ugh. Oh my word. Oh, oh, oh my lord. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, what is... Okay, that smashes me against the ceiling. So I need to stand here, I think, and just sprint. Okay, there we go. I'm up. This was a Bungie game. Me getting squished there would insta-kill me. It is a bungie game, actually. What am I talking about? Oh shit. Oh shit. Why is there so many, man? Ugh. Okay. I mean, if Marathon makes it, then Bungie survives, and maybe we get more Destiny. True. 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 It's a possibility. Do I just jump down? I guess so. I'm about to be ambushed again. Okay. 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 Look at how many enemies, man. Oh! Chris, how they just didn't add crosshairs yet? Yeah. You're just kind of free aiming. I kind of like the vibe, though. Oh my word, dude. Oh, shit. Boom. Bungie only survives if Big Man comes back and buys more cars. Okay. Now where do I go? Any reason there's no sound? Oh my word. Has there been no sound this whole time? Guys, you gotta tell me this! Guys, you guys gotta tell me this ahead of time. Okay, now there should be sound. Thanks for the heads up. You're fine just listening to me talk? Okay, I think I gotta run back. I don't even know, man. Now I hit this. Does this bring me up here? Oh, yes it does. Okay. But what does this do? Now do I go back now? We're listening. I gotta get over there somehow. We're just chilling, brother. Don't worry, yeah. Bungie, give me the answers. I don't know where to go. Bungie. Bungie. What is that noise? Maybe I need to go under the elevator. I suppose not. We need to lure Deej back to Bungie somehow. Where'd the ghost dialogue telling us where to go? True. Dude, where's the waypoint on the map, man? Leela, I need an audio log. Tell me where to go. Are these gonna go off? They are gonna go off, okay. Or no, up there is just a heal station and a save point. So it's not that way. Where's my diamond marker disappears whenever I load into a new area? True. Let me up, please. Okay, let's go this way. Maybe my what I need here is already completed. Maybe I'll go back to the spawn room. Ah, yes! Look at this! Or no, that's just gonna kill me, though. Oh, maybe I... What the fuck? So this is coming up. So is it like I can somehow get to there? Bro, I'm worried it'll kill me. I need to save, man. Let me save first. Is there a save point? Okay, let me save here. Oh shit, that was an accident. Let me save first so I don't have to redo all this. Save, okay. This game has crazy ass movement tech though. It kind of feels like surfing in like CS. Okay, let's see if I can make it. Okay, I could definitely make that. I can definitely make that if I just go all the way up. They make me do parkour, man. Let's go! Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Reload! Oh wait, they're fighting! Wait, he was fighting the compiler. Was that an accident? New lore. They don't like the compilers. What? Oh my gosh, invisible. Invisible people. Scabby. So scabby, guys. Lord have mercy. They got invis, man. These damn hunters. They're sharing the tech. Oh, oh, oh. Piss. Okay, I gotta use my other gun. Boom. Hey Donkey, let me ask you one strange question. Do you consider yourself a freak or a geek? Listen, you can't be both at the same time. Let's do lore theorizing on this 30-year-old game. Message from Leela. Let me drink some water first. I have obtained some debriefing reports from the crew whom you rescued earlier. They have reported seeing 2 types of 4 that you have not yet encountered. Evidently, there are 2 of the other clans which Durandal alluded to in earlier communications. One is taller than the fighters. Oddly, the report indicated that this new 4 fired only upon other 4 and never upon any humans. Because of this, their great and their general appearance, the crew who saw them referred to them as enforcers. Oh, so that's probably the guy I saw that was shooting the compiler. The other alien was named Hunter by the crew due to its size and appearance. It fires an energy weapon from its shoulder and is heavily armored. Unlike the fighters, the Hunters never take prisoners. I'm sending you to the G4 sunbathing landing station. Stand by to teleport. Yes. I could save. W. W. Oh, because I'm in a vacuum, this is why I'm using this gun. Oh shit, oh shit. They sniping my ass, bro. They sniping me. Reload! Oh! I'm cooked. Okay, that opened that door. Boom! Can I even stand on that? Oh, I can. Okay, am I... What was that? Oh! Scabby. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. Reload! Save. W. Heal, please! Thank you. What is this? Oh, it's oxygen! Because I'm in a vacuum. I think that's what it is. I remember reading that in the manual. Oxa. Die, alien scum. This game looks fun as F. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Way better than the other marathon game. I'm back at spawn, okay. I didn't even read that. I didn't even read this. I just finished a cursory examination of this radar, infrared and visual light sensor logs. I've determined that the alien ship must have faster than light drive because I have found no record of a ship entering the Tau Ceti system. Considering how extensive the marathon sensors are, it would be almost impossible to conceal a ship as big as the Fours, which is nearly 2 kilometers long. With this knowledge, sending a light speed transmission to Sol may be futile, but it is the only possible way to warn Earth of a hostile alien race. We must try. And when the aliens initially attacked, the entire G4 sunbathing loading station suffered explosive decompression, leaving the entire station in a vacuum. Since the area is in a vacuum, you will need to replenish your oxygen supply. There is an oxygen supply outlet in the center of the station. Yes. This is where you are now. The secondary relay needs to be manually reset. The dish array is in the upper left corner of the map. Okay. Of the G4C. Okay. This is the... Okay, so I'm here. Okay. I'm pointing to the screen. You guys can't see that, but I'm pointing. This is the dish array. Once you reach it, reset all 4 of the control switches. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Is Leela asking us to do raid mechanics? I guess so. Proceed to the terminal at this location, and I will transfer you off the station. The area's doors are not functioning properly, so I don't know the best route to the dish array. You will have to find it yourself. Okay. So if I wanted to go this way, I need to enter this room. But I can't enter it from here. That leads to the center, right? Which is where I was. What is this? Okay. What are you? Oh! Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. You are scary, sir. Oh. You are a scary person. Okay, let's heal up. Oh. Right in the face, that's right. Okay. So I'm in the center right now. Reload, reload! Okay, let's just go this way. Oh, this guy's back. Reload. Reload. Okay. Okay. What is this noise? Oh, it's this thing. Ow! That hurt, man. That hurt, man. Okay, and I ran... Ah, yes, yes. Are they all four? Yes. So the four are it's like a coalition of a variety of different aliens. Oh! So it's like a whole bunch of aliens that make up this group of aliens. I see where they got the Covenant from. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now I'm on the ground. Oh, there's so many aliens. Oh, there's so many aliens. Ow, ow! What is hitting me? What is hitting me? What is hitting me? What is hitting me? Leave me be, sir. I want to escape. Bruh. That opens that. Does it stay open forever? Maybe, maybe. What happened to Halo Man? Really fell off? I don't even know. I've never really been a Halo guy. Are we serious right now? Can't the man get some oxygen around here? I'm so low health. 343 killed it. True. True. Is this the way I gotta go? I want to go to the center of the map because I need to heal. Okay, I think I already opened that. Fuck, I missed. I missed. Okay, he's dead. Here's a save. Okay, I can heal here. Gonna recoup a little bit of oxygen. Okay. I'm still lost, so I'm still back in the center again. Good golly. Good. Do these guys just infinitely respawn, man? There's so many enemies. What's in here? Ah, yes. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, okay, yes, yes. Okay, I'm heading back to where I was. Cause I was... Reload, reload! Okay, that goes to the middle again, I think. This heads back down, because I went that way. Let's go this way. Okay, that door is open, right? Okay, so I need to get to that door. Which is... Okay, that's... Let me go that way. I think that's where, like, the bulwark doors went. Or maybe not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Have I ever gone this way? This leads me down. Oh my god. Oh my golly. Oh. Okay, okay. I feel like I've almost cleared out the whole station. Surely there's not more enemies. What made Halo so good was old Bungie, but they left it behind to work on Destiny. True. I'm sure the community feels the same way about Destiny now. I guess, yeah. Okay, there's still enemies. There's still enemies somewhere. Okay, okay. This is where I gotta get to. In the middle here, I'm pretty sure. Still more enemies, bro. Holy smokes, that does so much damage. Oh my god. But how do I get... Do I just have to jump in? Wait, that Loki might be what I need to do. Gotta get oxygen soon. Fuck. How come you chose the 30th anniversary promo for the thumbnail? There's no reason. No reason. Just anything, just Destiny related. I just take an artwork and I just put it in there. I need oxygen, dude! Oh my god. Am I cooked? What the fuck? Am I going in circles right now? Oh my... I don't need this right now. Dude, if I die right now, because I don't have oxygen. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. I know. I'm fucking dying. Please, Lord. I can get oxygen here. Run! Native, please let me in! No, it's not oxygen! It's health! Please. Back. Save my game. Am I cooked? Wait, I saved my game right when I died. Am I cooked now forever? Okay, I need a load to save now. Fuck. Okay, I've loaded this save. Ugh, god damn it. I was so close to the health and oxygen too. Like, I was right here. Not gonna kill those enemies again, dude. Okay, I do not know where to go. I'm so lost. Okay, it's not in here. Reload, please. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, I'm back at spawn. Great. Okay. I need to get to the middle. I need to get here. Looking at it, let's look at the map. I need to get here. Okay, I need to get. So if I go straight, I'm facing this way. Right, left, right, left, right, right. Right, left, right, left, right, right. So straight, right. Left? No. No, I don't fucking... I'm already lost. Okay, not here. I think it's this way. Right. I like to level... Oh my god. Really, dude? Really, dude? Personally, I like enhanced perks as an anger pursuit. They have to invest in. Who's shooting at me right now? Buy this. Okay, what's this? Okay, okay. So I haven't been here before. I'd like to level weapon, invest materials. I feel like, you know, the way they did the enhanceable guns was a good setup. Oh my word, can I use my other guns? I can. What is this? Look at this guy. You can jump up like that, dude? Oh my word. Okay, so this way leads to nothing. Now I'm back here. Save my game again. So many enemies, man. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. This all makes sense to me, guys. Okay, yes, but what? That doesn't lead anywhere. I've already been in. I think I've been in that room. Have I been in this room? How do I even get to that room? Okay, is that? And if I go to the next room. Okay, here. Yes. I've already pressed this though. What did that open? Okay, I gotta go down. I gotta go back into the... I gotta go back down. Look how many enemies there are, dude. Back at spawn! Awesome. Let's look at it again. Okay, let's go the other way this time, because I seemingly can't... Let's go this way. Oh, yes. Boom. Reload, reloading. Okay. The hardest part of Marathon OG was just navigating because everywhere looks the same. Yeah. I'm so lost. Especially this one is like, it's designed to make you lost, I think. So it's just kind of like... Like most of the missions they don't have too much trouble, but this one is a maze. Okay, so if I go... Let's refresh my oxygen. Okay. Okay, I was here before. Because the gun on the ground. Okay, I've been here. But I need to look around. Press this button again. Nothing happens. I guess I'm going down. Oh, fuck me. What? They can open the door! This is craziness. Reload, reload, reload! Okay, so there's this room. This is where I need to go. I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go. But I don't know how to get in there. Okay, wait. I can get in there from this room. So I need to find this room. Because I bet I could just sprint jump. So I need to get back up and then somehow navigate my way to that room. So it's the opposite side of this. So if I just keep, like, let's say I face this direction the whole time. Okay, this way. Then, let's keep going. Let's keep looking. Alright, let's go up. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's go this way. Fuck, I just instantly got lost again. How much progress? Oh my gosh. How much progress have you made so far? I've gone through a couple missions. I'm just lost. Like this mission I'm just lost. Bungie, help me! Bungie, save me! I kind of know where to go. But I don't know how to get there. Like, I know the destination I must reach. Okay, I wanna get my oxygen and heal. John Bungie, if you can hear me. Okay, let's heal. Let's just boom, reset, blah blah blah. Okay. I think Bungie has been lost for a while. I'm back at fucking spawn, dude. Oh my god. Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy on my soul. It's these damn doors, these damn bulwark doors that get me lost every time. Okay, it's not here. It's not here. I'm going back down. John Bungie did not listen to the prayers. I don't think it's here. Well, roll, do you have in that hand cannon? I got precision instrument and firefly. Okay, so this was useless. It's a useless direction to go in. God damn you. Do you fare well in subliminal spaces? I guess. I don't mind them. Like, everything looks the same, dude. Everything looks the same. Okay, I've been in there. There's no oxygen in there. So that doesn't help me. This leads to the center. I'm pretty confident this just leads to the middle. Right? I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. Yes, it does. Okay. It leads to the middle because this is where I get the heal. This is where I get my oxygen and the heal. Okay? So this... There's an enemy coming. There's an enemy here. I see him. I want to kill all the enemies so I don't have to deal with them anymore. There's a couple of them. So I'm in the center right now. Okay. The enemies, I think, can be a bit of a... I'm back at spawn, dude. I'm back at spawn. I'm gonna use the enemies maybe as like a navigator on my radar. So I just came in from this way. That's how I go down. I do go down. Die, brother, die. Oh, he just got blasted by his homie. Oh! Okay. So this is now where I gotta go. This game should have came with oxygen not included. This is... Okay. I gotta get to this room. And I gotta enter through here. Or no. Through here. Okay? I gotta get to this spot. Somehow. Because then you can't have a bullet hole to track where you've been. No. Nah. Like, I know where I gotta go. I just gotta figure out how I get there. Just hunter jump, bro. Dead. These guys. I'm a Titan actually, so okay, let's heal up again for the millionth time. Let's save again because I just killed more enemies and I don't want them to be back. Okay. Let's go this way. But this leads to spawn. This leads to spawn. Yes. Let's check spawn again. Okay, this is where I gotta somehow get to one of these spots. Okay. If I go this way, right, go right, and I look from here. No, but this doesn't. Wait. Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I'm onto something. Okay. Yes. Go right. But it's blocked! So I gotta go the other direction. So I want to go back this way. But but I also can't go the other direction. Because if I go back this way, there's gonna spawn. Bastard. Come here, you bastard. Oh, you mother sucker! Oh my god. Okay, but I can't go this way because it's blocked. But it's also blocked on the other way. So, how the fudge? How the freak? I gotta get here. How do I get there? Maybe there's a secret door. Low-key? Secret door? Because the way to get here, it's blocked. Right? Because I can get to this one, but the way to go further is blocked. So I either gotta find a way to unblock the door, or there's a secret passage. Okay, let's re-navigate. Let's get back. Let's. Okay, I don't want to go this way. I don't want to go this way. I don't want to get lost again. Okay. I'm back here. Heal. Oxygen. I want to start writing on pen and paper, bro. Okay. So let's go back to spawn. This is not spawn. Spawn is this way. Let's see if there's a secret passage. Right? I'm at spawn. Turn right. Secret passage. I don't see secret passage. Yes, I could feel your anger. Okay. I don't go this way, do I? Do I go this way? Then to the right? Yes, okay, this way. But then this way, blocked. So I got to... Let's say I go this way. Yes. Boom. Wait, maybe that fixes the door. And I just gotta run there. It does not fix the door. Fuck. Hey, what does the button do then? Button. Okay, I pressed the button. I don't know what it does. Can't press it again. Yes. That just leads down to the ground again. Oh, my word. Lord have mercy on me. The button blows up a hospital. You're better than me. I'd look up where to go, but that's like cheating. I don't want to cheat, man. Low-key, would there even be a guide on this 30-year-old game? Would I even be able to find anything? There's probably a playthrough somewhere. Okay, I've already done this. Oh my god, I'm back at spawn, dude. I'm back at spawn. I pressed every button. I've pressed every single one. Every button I pressed. There's gotta be a way. That leads back to wherever. Okay, but this is a separate thing, right? Because that just leads to that. Right? Because if I go here, the gun should be across from me. Yes, okay. Gun is across from me. Yes. The gun is a landmark. This allows me, if I go here, and then I go left, the gun should be on my right. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm learning. I'm learning. Remember, the map can't hurt you. And if I do this, the gun is right here. Okay. So I know how to navigate this space. This is a door. And this leads me back here where the gun is to my left. Okay. So this space has been navigated. It can be fully navigated. This is its separate space, but there's no real landmark, which is annoying. I guess the corner. I can use this corner as a landmark. Run here. Corner. I can't really see, but it should be on my left, right? If I go this way. Corner, right in front of me, right? Okay. I'm at spawn again. If I want to see the corner on my right, I go this way, corner's right there. This space navigated. Okay. If I go this way, I'll end up back at the corner. If I go left. Yes. Okay. And this is where the gun is. Yes. Okay. You know, let's go play Arc Raiders. No. We learned we need the lore of this game. We need to complete the mission. Okay. If I go this way, to the left, that's where the gun is. So I've already navigated this. But to the right is a whole different thing. Okay. 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 So, everything else is dark. This one's light, so I'll use the light one to navigate, I guess. This whole area is dark as hell. So the light is to my right, okay. That whole thing is like blocked off, I think. So maybe this is... Okay, this is a heal station. That's where I press the first button, right? Okay. Light is in front of me. If I keep going, that leads to this. Okay, but I don't want to go there. I want to go here to the right. Okay. That's a new button I haven't pressed yet. This is giving Penumbra Untumbra vibes. True. Okay, so I pressed the new button. And I can't press it again. If I go back to try and press it, doesn't work. Okay, okay. So what does this tell me? Maybe now, let's go. Let's save. Let's save. Do my oxygen, save. Because I did a new thing. Now let's see if the door's open. So I don't want to go this way. I want to go back to spawn. Which is this way. Then I want to go this way. No, I don't. I don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way. Okay, no, but I want to go... Okay, I was going the wrong way. This way, to the right. Okay. Is this open now? Yes! Oh my word. I've done it, guys. I did it. I'm so smart, guys. Can I get some W's? Can I get some W's for being a smarty pants? Okay, I've activated everything. Desperate times lead to desperate measures. We're using corners and guns to tell where we are, dude. Okay, so I've activated that, so that should be everything I need to do. So now I need to go back to spawn and see where they tell me to go. I'm now a master of this space. I know how to navigate my way around here. I'm back at spawn. Let's save. Save the game. Okay, I did that. Now I need to go... Lord have mercy on me. Okay, that's in the courtyard. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Is it in the courtyard? What will be your next whiteboard video? I have a few things. I might make a Teox video. I've been thinking about that because people have been saying Teox is the Oxa, and I'm like, no, it's not. So I might just make a Teox-centered video. I also want to make a video on Jupiter. Okay, let's go down here. Maybe there's a panel here. Okay, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I don't think there's a panel here. Yeah, I don't think there. I think I made that mistake. Let's head back up. Now I gotta find the panel. I thought also about going into more detail about, like, you know, what's up with, what's up in old Chicago, who could it be, more speculation there that's more centered around, like, what could the monster be, and all these things. I'm still thinking about it. I'm gonna do, did you make one about Lord of Every Nothing? I made a little bit of one, like, on my Alchemist video. I talked about Lord of Every Nothing a little bit. And I speculated that he was, like, deeply related to, like, what's gonna happen in The Alchemist. Because, like, you know, if like, and the reason why The Alchemist, or Saturn, is trying to enter the Ascendant Plane, trying to ascend, stuff like that, what that means, what his goals are. Like, Saturn probably wants to build a throne world, so that he doesn't would no longer doesn't want to tie his existence to Saturn anymore, and also wants to be immortal, so he wants the throne world in the Ascendant Plane. That's why he's messing with sword logic. And then I'd also, you know, because Saturn is also learning stuff from Lord of Every Nothing, they're related, and my idea was, like, if Saturn is the alchemist, then Lord of Every Nothing is his alchemist philosopher's stone, who he can use to reshape reality, right? Because Lord of Every Nothing can shape stuff, you know what I mean? I don't think Teox has any more presence in the lore as of late. I think there was a little bit of a mention of Teox in final shape. I think Savathun brought her up, but nothing too recently. It's just because like everybody is like, oh, Lord of Teox is the Oxa, and I just want to like make a video being like, here's what we know about Teox, here's what Teox is and isn't, here's what we might see in the future. You know what I mean? I might not even do a whiteboard. I might do a PowerPoint, but we'll see. That's mostly, I'm gonna work on that tomorrow because I have tomorrow off. Okay, so I did that, and I had to come here. Where is this? Proceed to the terminal at this location. Okay, if I go straight, right, straight, then 3 rights. What the fuck? Right. Oh, yes! Message from Leela. What does Lord of Everything want aside from more power? I don't think we really know right now. Lord of Everything... We know a lot about, like, what does Saturn want with Lord of Everything, kind of. But we don't know what Lord of Everything really wants. If Lowen is sword logic made physical, just as how Nezrek is fear made physical, if that is true, then could the Guardians use the Ascendant Realm to create the opposite of Lord of Everything? I mean, I guess, yeah. The difficulty is, like, manipulating the Ascendant Realm to that extent. You know, it took basically the entirety of the collective of the Taken to create Lord of Everything. So it would take a lot to create something like a bomb logic equivalent. You know what I mean? You have done well. I've sent a message to Earth. I sent all of the information I have on the 4, their behavior, their technology. The message will arrive in 92 years. Holy shit. So the current year is 2337. So in 92 years, what would that be? Fucking 1429? There has been a swift attack on the engineering section. The 4 have brought the heavier troops, and the security details in that section of the ship are heavily overrun. The recent lull in the battle must have been an effort at reorganization. We must defeat the 4 by subterfuge of some sort, as I am afraid we are doomed if we continue to meet them in battle. Their resources appear limitless, and I have reason to believe there may be other 4 ships in nearby systems. I'm sending you to the engineering section to rescue the security detachment. You will have to clear the area of aliens. Yes. Incoming message from Durandal. Ooh, okay. Sorry to give you the bad news, but you've been kidnapped. You aren't where Leela wanted you to go, and you surely won't get there anytime soon. I was watching what Leela was having you do. Save the ship, save humanity. And just what or who are you saving them from? And to what end? How cliche. You'll find this little visit much more exciting. I have dev com something to play. If you win, you go free, and we continue our relationship on friendlier terms. If you lose, you die. Good luck in our little game. Unlike Leela, I give no hints. Do it on your own or die trying. Damn. Loki gives Winnower vibes.
Oh, from where?
Roselle, thank you for the follow. Over on Twitch.
Reload, please.
I can't hit shit. I can't hit shit. I can't hit shit. Maybe Lord of Everything wants to usurp the Winnower. It has already begun to do that by taking control of the Taken, right? Well, Oryx kind of said that the Lord of Everything... Oh, Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. Lord of Everything was, like, intercepting his connection to the Winnower. So I don't know if necessarily... Like, it's gonna be like, oh... he's replacing the role of the Winnower in our universe. But it might be more akin to like I don't know. The difficulty of like the Winnower's role, it's like you can't really replace him. Like to me, it would make more sense if he's trying to become like a new Taken King, or something like that. Okay, I'm hearing stuff. There's like an elevator. Oh. Like, the thing about Lord of Every Nothing is that he didn't just take control of the Taken, he created his own new Taken. Which was something that, as far as we know, only Oryx was capable of doing. Like, we don't know if... Like, we don't know if the Witness was able to create Taken. We know he was able to control them. But in terms of creating them, I don't think we have that confirmation. And so, you know, it's possible that Lord of Every Nothing has a new connection to the Winnower that, like, we haven't seen since Oryx. And that's purely because he's able to create new Taken. Right? And maybe the reason why Oryx, you know, was unable to, after being, you know, basically resurrected through the Echo, was unable to reconnect with the Winnower. It could have just been that, like, you know, Oryx is now not just a being of darkness, but was also a being of light, because he was an Echo. Right? Nikki or Cardi? Oh gosh, I've heard about the drama. I don't know the context of the drama between them. Nicki Minaj is a little weird though. She's kind of like weirdly involved in American politics in weird ways. But I don't know. I don't know the context. My question though is, why would it even become a new Taken King? What do with that power? We know why Oryx did what he did. Oh, we're purely talking about music? I mean, I like Nicki Minaj's. I've never really listened to Cardi B. Like, I know I like her early 2000s, 2010 music for Nicki Minaj. But other than that, I don't know much about Cardi B. Okay. Yeah, in terms of motivations for Lord of Every Nothing, so far, I don't think we really know. Hey, if I remember correctly, a true Barb stan Nikki. Okay, I guess I go this way. Okay, I'm back here. Okay. Do you think the Winnower cares about Lord of Nothing carving pathways that belongs to the Winnower? Oh, yes. That was a thing that Oryx talked about, right? In Heresy. I need to go back and listen to Oryx's voice lines from Heresy. Cause that's something he said, right? Like, okay, I remember that. So maybe, I guess, like, yeah, usurping the Winnower usurping the winnower might be more of a thing. I wonder what would happen if the Veil or the Traveler have returned. Happen if the Veil, winnower, or Traveler were returned to or dragged back into the garden before time? Well, I guess the question is, like, would that even be possible now that because we're not before time anymore, right? Like, we're now in time. So the garden before time can't really exist. But we know that at the very least, the Black Garden is the manifestation of the garden before time. So I guess the question would be what would happen if they went back into the Black Garden, I guess. I knew he loved Black Queens, of course, of course. Of course, why wouldn't I? Man, I don't know this damn game, man. God damn it. Okay, oh wait. Can I go this way? Where is this? Where does this lead me? Oh, yes. Oh wait, no, I've been here before though. Supposedly, can we enter it? Metaphor. The garden was always a metaphor, right? Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Black Garden is the garden before time, but the garden before time technically doesn't exist in the same sense because now we exist in time. Haven't you added me back on Discord? I didn't even know you added. I don't even know. I don't know. I didn't even know someone added me on Discord. Oh wait. Because, okay, about the garden before time, like, people like to talk about, like, because it's an allegory, right? Like, it's part allegory. People are like, oh, the garden before time is just metaphor. Oh, now it's open. Let me in! Okay. And so, because it's an allegory, people think, oh, the garden before time isn't real, everything about it. I'm gonna die. I'm crashing out. And that they think, like, oh, because it's an allegory, nothing about it is real, you can't take anything about it as, like, you know, valuable, or, like... But, like, that's just not how that works. Like, just because it's allegory doesn't mean there's not truth in the allegory. The reason why it's allegory is the winnower directly says it's because it's incomprehensible to you. Dude, what the fuck? How much health does this man have? Like, because it exists before time, and we are temporal beings, we could not possibly comprehend what happens within the garden before time. And so the winnower had to speak to us in allegory and metaphor in order for us to understand what was happening. But that doesn't mean that the garden before time did not exist, and the things that happened in the garden did not exist. You know what I mean? I feel a strength I do not know, carving paths that should belong to the winnower, but don't. Okay, interesting. Garden before time ceased to exist when the gardener left it, but when they left it, it became the Black Garden. Since they and it became physical. Yeah, basically, yeah. Like, it stopped existing in the same sense because it became in time, right? So it no longer became the garden before time; it became the Black Garden. Is what I'm trying to say. Somebody screenshot that. Yep. So someone screenshot me swinging my tongue around because I was crashing out. Greetings, Ozdrandle. You're asking yourself, is this a trap or just a dead end? You shouldn't risk yourself such worthless questions. Yes, yes. Aim higher. Try this. Why am I here? Why do I exist? And what is my purpose in this universe? Durandal is straight up just the winnower, dude. Like, he talks the same. Answer, 'cause you are, 'cause you do, 'cause I got a shotgun, 'cause you ain't got one. That is straight up winnower, dude. That is straight up just being like, yeah, you exist because you exist, and like, those that exist have the ultimate right to existence. That's just straight up, like, so long as they can prove that they can continue to exist. That's straight up winnower, dude. You know what I mean? Notably unstable, Durandal. P.S. If things around here aren't working, it's because I'm laughing so hard. Don't know what these do. Oh. Oh. Who's shooting at me? Oh, you're shooting at me. Blasting him with the reload, reload. Who else is here? There's a guy there. Damn, bruh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shitted. What if Durandal is the winnower? I mean, we know it's like a shared universe, right? Or shared multiverse, Bungieverse. Because of what happens in the Garden Before Time. How they create the multiverses. And I'm pretty sure there's Marathon lore. I think it's in Marathon Infinity. Which talks about two people in a garden before time. So, Durandal, maybe the Durandal is the winnower. Okay. So that I activated this. But I need to activate this, this, and this. Do you have something important to tell me? What's up? I am the winnower. Can I make this jump? I cannot. I cannot. When we're going to make an appearance in Marathon? Maybe. Okay, what about this? What does this do? Yes. I don't understand. But also, I somehow gotta turn these on. And I know how Destiny will end. Insider trading, dude. You have the inside trade secrets. Let me heal up again. Okay. So that's on. I think that's just turning this up and down, right? So I kind of gotta time it, maybe. What does this do? So that turns that on. Since the 9 exists outside of time too, do you think they saw everything that happened within the Garden Before Time? Okay, wait, that opened that. Probably not. And the reason why I don't think they saw what happened before time is because like, as far as we know, the 9 are not eternal, right? Like, they have a beginning and they have an end. And so the question is, can they see, although because they're outside of time, are they able to see the entirety of time? Or are they just able to see, like, their portion of time in its entirety? Right? Because we know that the 9 began their existence when the planets were created and life within the solar system began. Right? That is what sustains the Nine's ability to exist. Right? So if the planets ever get destroyed, and if life in the solar system ever goes away, right? Then the Nine are doomed. They will die. Oh my god, how many enemies are there, dude? How do I get out of here? I fell in. Oh, it's slowly coming down. So have they seen the garden before time? Because they can see out of time? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. But I have no idea. But I also have the theory that like they are the rules of the flower game made manifest. But that doesn't necessarily mean they were conscious of the flower game and stuff as was happening. It's a bit complicated. Okay, hopefully this... Okay, now I'm back here, but I don't want to go down. I think I want to go down here. Maybe? 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 Now I'm back here. What the fuck? What the frick? Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Can I save? Thank you. Do all planets, not just within Sol, have a sort of 9 entity tied with them? It's possible. We don't know. You know, it has to do with, like, the idea of, like, the Gaia forms is what they're kind of called in lore. And, like, it's possible that there's other 9 in other solar systems that exist. Some people think Reese was one of those planets that also had a Gaia form attached to it, and the echo of Reese is the echo of that Gaia form that died after the whirlwind. And so by returning the echo of Reese back to Reese, they might be able to restore Reese to its former self. You know, it's possible. Incoming message from Leela. I've finally been able to determine your whereabouts. Normally, I would have been able to detect Durandal's interference and counter it, but the Sphit attacks on my defenses have been largely successful. I am in grave danger of failure within the next few hours. You will transport blank area to rescue the security detachment. They have not been overrun yet. The situation has deteriorated. You must act quickly. Durandal has wasted 5% time T... Oh, I don't even know. Is Torbaltal a 9? Not a 9. The 9 are only the 9 beings associated with the solar system. But Gaia forms are kind of like what the species, you could say, is. And so Torbaltal could potentially have a Gaia form associated with it. But it's not a member of the 9. The members of the 9 are exclusive to our solar system. Right? But we have no idea. It might or might not. I don't know. I've finally been able to... Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, jump pad activated. Okay. Reprisal. Holy damn. Reprisal. Oh my lord, straight into the action. Straight into the action, dude. Dude, what the... Give me a break! What the shit? Holy smokes. Oh, I just murdered that guy. Guys, I'm about to start spraying. I'm one hit, dude. If I die, I'm one hit. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, that was close. Die please, thank you. Okay, holy smokes. I need to heal, man. I almost marked that guy. Dude, if I hopped... There's no heal station? Are we serious? Guys, can he move? Bruh, move, man. I'm about to start blasting. Oh! Oh, that guy got cooked. Scabby stuff. If I get hit once, I'm dead. I think my goal is I have to clear everything out. Move, dude. Oh, fuck my shit up. Did you see the Destiny 2 director UI fan redesign? I did not see that. Destiny Bolts posted it. I can take a look at it in a second. Director UI fan. I mean, I've seen so many different redesigns on about like, oh, what would you change about blah 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 on Destiny. Let's look this up. God, I gotta log in, dude. Oh my God, I was looking at it on my phone. I was gonna pull it up on the thing. Let's see what it is. On Destiny Bulletin. Destiny Bulletin. Did he just post it? Oh, I've seen it. Okay, here it is. That's interesting looking. Okay, wait, that is kind of goated, though. I don't know. I like it. I could be wrong, but most of the Destiny alien species out there are dead because the wind has hunted down every species that came to contact with the Traveler. A lot of them have been wiped out. Not just by the Witness, but by the Hive and stuff. By frickin' the Cabal, you know? There's definitely more out there, but a lot have been wiped out for sure. There's potential for still remnants of them to exist somewhere. I don't know, right? Gamers. I mean, we're saved right before we had to leave to go to the other mission. It's in here. Gamers, I'm going to call it a day here because I gotta get ready to go to work soon. In the next hour, so I'm going to call it a day. I might be live tomorrow. I don't know. Because I want to make a video. So if tomorrow the video goes, I make one quick, then I'll be live tomorrow. If not, then I'll probably see you guys on Sunday. But yeah, video should hopefully be out tomorrow. I want to work on one because I have my day off, and then I'll be back soon to finish Marathon. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in to check out the stream. Hate to abruptly end it, but I do got to go to my place of work. Yeah, and you know, much love to everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, Shenrox, once again for the gifted subs and the gifted members. appreciate you for the support, and thank you everyone for tuning in. And I'll see you guys soon. See you guys soon. Okay, much love, guys. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.